You heard? Talking crazy about the motherfucking general, you heard? Spreading rumors, bitch. Then told my business to the ground, lied on my name, got a wave of motherfuckers out to get me, bitch, trying to make it dangerous for me, bitch. Want to go to war, bitch? Let's go to war. So I'm gonna tell you what, I'm tired of this bitch, y'all. I'm tired of this bitch. And I ain't gonna endanger nobody, but I'm getting this bitch up out of here. I'm about to make it hot. I'm just letting y'all know this bitch not about to keep sitting up in no apartment. And my motherfucking name won't let me see my motherfucking kids talking motherfucking shit. I told Katy, Texas 1,000 times, these apartments in Katy, to get this bitch out of these motherfucking apartments. Okay? 10 times. They act like they don't want to let me get this bitch out of here. Playing games. I'm tired of bitches always protecting bitches. Wilding. So I'm about to make it hot. I'm about to get this bitch up out of here. Now. Nobody's going to be in danger. Nobody will be hurt. Okay? Nobody will be in danger. But I'm about to get this bitch out of here. Facts. Hey, we out here filming the first episode of I Am Films right now, baby. We out here shooting the first about me.
Yo, 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 yo. Nikki, oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, y'all, let's talk about Young Pharaoh. I wanted to wait until Young Pharaoh got out of jail for a little spell, because I wanted to see what he was going to do. I wanted to see what he was going to say. I wanted to see what type of interaction him and Golden Beauty was going to have online. So I waited a spell. I can't say I didn't think the Young Pharaoh was going to get back online, because he seemed to not be able to help himself. But I did think that it wouldn't be beneficial for him to get online and speak on something that's still active. Okay, so I went to his page and I seen he did a series of videos. So I just been kind of looking, gathering pieces and stuff that I wanted to bring here and talk to y'all about. So Young Pharaoh got out of jail. He went to court, I think on the 30th. He goes back on February 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. They gave him a continuance, okay? So he came out and he made a series of videos. One video, people say he gay. Okay, Pharaoh, be you, boo, be you. If you are, be you. He said he ain't though. He wanted everybody to know. PSA, PSA, PSA. Marshall Genie is not gay, okay? He's not gay. He said he likes the vajayjay. He want everybody to know. Do everybody hear it? Do everybody hear that? Because he made a video specifically telling you guys that he's not, okay? There you go. Young Pharaoh, if you come across this video, I told him to. You're not gay, okay? He also made a video stating people say that he crazy. Okay? People say I'm crazy too, Young Pharaoh, okay? He says he's not crazy. He's not crazy, okay? He's not crazy. That's it, okay? That's how I'm like, he's not crazy, all right? I don't think Young Pharaoh is crazy. I think he's emotionally and spiritually and mentally unstable. Does that make him crazy? No. They said Albert Einstein was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They say I'm crazy. They say Bobby Brown is crazy, but that's your prerogative, right? Listen. Then the video that captured my mind and my eye sockets was the video that titled Young Pharaoh explains why he shot his children's mother's house. So I looked at the video, and I'll place little snippets of the video here. If you want to check out the video, go over to his page and check it out in its entirety. But I'm just going to put up little segments after this. Not in this video, but after this. That's the one that captured my mind. So that one said, Young Pharaoh explained why he shot his children's mother's house. And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay, you're going to court for this and you're just going to make a video titled this? Okay, no allegedly. And then when I clicked on the video, he began to speak, and I'll place it in an upcoming video. He was like, allegedly. He did this thing in the video where he was like, everybody thinks that I shot up my, and I may not be saying it word from word. Go back and check it out. Everybody thinks that I shot up my baby mama house. Allegedly. He said allegedly like 3 or 4 times. He just kept allegedly, looking in the camera, allegedly, right? And then the next sentence he says, he turned it to Rick James, bitch. The next oh, fuck. Shit, I said I wasn't going to do that. Because this is not laughing manner. It's not. Get back, Nikki, yo. I'm here. Listen, fuck. He said, in the next breath, he was like, allegedly, right? And then he turned around and he said, I'm gonna tell you why I shot at my baby mama's house. Literally, literally. Not to mention, so you're gonna Rick James it. You remember when Charlie Murphy told the story of Rick James grinding his feet in Eddie Murphy couch, and then the people was interviewing Rick James, and Rick James was like, "What I look like grinding my feet in Eddie Murphy couch, right?" And then the camera went back on Rick James, and Rick James was like, "Yeah, I remember grinding my feet in." In America. That's what it brought me in. That's why I'm laughing, because it was like in one breath, you did a video titled Young Pharaoh explains why he shot his children's mother's house. And then in the video, you say allegedly. And then right behind the allegedly, you say you did it. So it kind of confused me. Even though you already did a pre-video, which I put in the beginning of this video, saying exactly what you were going to do. But we're going to get to that in a minute. It's so merch, Young Pharaoh. Okay. So I wanted to get Young Pharaoh's side because I did not want to seem like I'm a woman and I'm just taking up for Golden Beauty. Okay, Young Pharaoh, you lost some brownie points with me when you shot up the girl house. You already had a little brownie points missing because you're unstable and you yelling and you too aggravated around the fucking children. Okay, and if you're disrespectful in front of everybody else, you're disrespectful behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure you are. And if you want your children to grow up thinking that this is how a man should talk to a woman, vice versa, if you have a son watching you disrespect a woman, you're teaching your daughter that this is something that she should take and deal with. So if Golden Beauty lets her child, your children, see how this goes on, take away the pew pew pew, take away the pew pew pew, right? And just look at how you interact with your child's mother in front of the children. You're training your children to say that this is okay. That's not okay. Okay, that's not okay. So, Young Pharaoh, I wanted to get his side. And looking at his video, I already felt bad for Young Pharaoh because I see it's the pain. Hurt people hurt people. That's just the case, okay? And it's the pain in behind how he feel. It made me feel really, really kind of sorry for him and shit, but it still does not justify his actions. He needs to learn how to not throw a temper tantrum. Now, I ain't saying it's Nikki O that I don't sit up here and speak how the fuck I feel passionately, okay, with passion, okay, but I don't go to pew pew level, but you will know what the fuck I mean, okay, and I don't mind people being that way. I understand that in Young Pharaoh, so I wanted to look at him. I looked at his page, and I'm going to hurry up, and I looked at Golden Beauty page because I wanted to go back and look at her. Now, what I have noticed with Golden Beauty is she will trigger the fuck out of Young Pharaoh. She is very well aware of how Young Pharaoh feels about her, and she's very well aware of, although he acts as if he's out of pocket, I do very well believe Young Pharaoh is crazy about his children, okay? Now, does she have to take precaution if he's acting unstable? Yes, the fuck she do. But I do see that she will do this banter of going back and forth with him. Golden Beauty, if you gone and you leaving that man alone, you don't want nothing to do with him. Him dealing with that new woman, regardless of what he said about any woman in the past, he know what he said. And you know what he said. So nobody needs to put out there, even though my baby daddy said he wouldn't be dealing with this type of woman, this what type of woman. Now see, that was uncalled for. Because if you gone on, let him deal with what type of woman he dealing with. And if he get karma for dealing with whatever type of woman he dealing with, that's his morals, his character, his pride, all of him, his energy, which you're detaching from. So that's none of your business. Okay, period. Okay, cool. Now, Young Pharaoh was stating in the video that he did a piece on either Hunter Biden or Joe Biden. Go back and look at it. And it involved sex trafficking. He was doing a video, and I think that Young Pharaoh will get so absorbed in the things that's going on, which it is going on in the world, but it will push him to the state of paranoia that he will overdo the shit. Okay, I really do feel like that, and that's that trapped up in the mind. Keep in mind, I do understand shit is going on, but you can't get to the point that it's an obsession of paranoia. Like, yeah, you still have to keep a logical mind, okay? Young Pharaoh stated in this video, which allegedly me as Nikki O believe is a lie. Okay, this is not the reason why you shot at the girl house. This is just what you're getting online, telling people it's the reasoning behind it, even though I feel like it's a lie. Okay, you get online, you say that you shot up at the girl house because you did a piece on Hunter Biden or Joe Biden. Go back and take a look. It involves sex trafficking, and that you were just trying to keep a mind's eye on your children and keep your children protected and safe. It's too much stuff going on. You were afraid that your kids were going to get sex trafficked, okay? It could happen. Yes, it could. Allegedly, let me knock on cherry pine cone wood. Yes, ma'am. They're cherry. They may not be cherry, but it's wood. It's wood. I'm knocking on that. But the thing is, your kids and everybody, as I could walk outside, knock on cherry pine cone, allegedly, and get hit by a bus. Things could happen. Period. Okay? That's life. You can't shelter your children or yourself. Now, you went on to say that you can't keep a mind's eye on your children, but I know I got a video up, and this is just me saying this to Young Pharaoh if you come across this video. I know I got a video up of saying that you feel like you're God. That you don't feel like it. You said you're God. You're the big guy up top, G-O to the D. That's who you are, along with you think you're Santa Claus. That's what I feel, because you mentioned that you can see people everywhere, all over the world, and you know when they're naughty and they're nice. So to me, you should have that part covered, and you shouldn't even be worried, because with the powers that you have, you should be able to see your kids from your living room no matter where they're at in the world. That's just what I'm saying. Now, the previous video that I put up before I started this video told the real reason why he shot at the girl house. So let's go back for a moment. Young Pharaoh goes, no, let's go forward. Boom. And then I'll go back. Follow me. In this video that he put up that says, Young Pharaoh explains why he shot at his children's mother's house. Allegedly, right? He goes on to express his feelings. And this is where I really saw what I already knew, but I really saw the pain. He was like, when he was with Golden Beauty, he gave her $20,000 to start a business. He put her in a place. She wanted to start this business. He gave her the money for that. She wanted to start that business. He did shit that men do with their woman. If you want to see them grow, if you want to see them build, he invested in her because he thought that it was going to be us, meaning him and her, right? When that shit didn't pan out, okay, he got upset. Now, did it help that still he has emotions for Golden Beauty? Golden Beauty is allegedly, I'm air quotation, moving on. Fuck no, don't help, right? It makes a person get to wonder. This is my thoughts as Nikki O, but what do I know, right? So then he goes on to say that in the video that I showed previously before I started speaking, in this video, this bitch is not finna be staying up in no apartment, no place that my name is on. I keep calling the people, telling I want this bitch out, and I'm saying here. That's what he's saying. Katie Texas is not doing it. So I'm not finna keep standing for this shit. I'm about to make this shit hot. He's not going to continue to allow her to stay up in a place, allegedly if his name is on it. And she's not giving him no poo nanny. And allegedly she's not allowing him to see the kids because he's acting out and unstable. So therefore he feels like that, okay, once again, she using me. I already came at her again and asked her for some poo nanny. And allegedly Golden Beauty told him she don't do shit without getting paid for it. So in his mind, she a prostitute. Right. All this is playing off into his head, making Young Pharaoh, in my mind, angrier and angrier and angrier. And then he's thinking about what he invested in her and then get no return in his mind. And then while she's staying in that place, she's continuously using him. She got to go. Cool. You made a video saying that. You even documented, you headed over in that fucking direction and said what you were going to fucking do. Okay? It was weird, right? And then you're going and say allegedly. But okay. You did that. Then she leaves. Then you jump back online, do a video saying, all you bitches do this and do that, and she taking my kids away. You made a video saying you want her to get out. You wanted her to get out so bad that you shot in the garage, saying that you knew your kids was safe and tucked, and I pre-told her I was going to do it. This is the logical mind that this man is saying that he has. He got so upset that something in his brain said, I know what I'm going to do. I know what the fuck you need to do. You need to go, because this is the other person. You need to go over there. And he think this his higher self telling him that your higher self won't tell you no do no fuckboy shit like this, especially with your children around. You need to go over there to Golden Beauty house and shoot that motherfucker up. That's what you need to do. And then once you do that shit, then you can act out when she leave and go wherever she going. Then you can ask her where she going. If she don't tell you where she going, then you could get mad at that too. Sounds good. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3. Hi. That's whatever in his mind told him to do. And he did it. And he did it. And he did it. And he did it. And everybody watched, right? He shot at the girl garage. Then he got back online and want everybody to feel sorry for him because she's taking the kids away. And he's asking her where she's going. So she's supposed to tell him where she's going after you wanted her to get the fuck away. You don't get to know where she going after you wanted her to leave. You don't get to know where the fuck your kids is at after you shot the fucking garage up. How about you knew where your kids was at? How about whether it was in your name or not? If the big issue was, it don't matter, I just need to know where the fuck my kids is at, and you knew where they were and you did, that wasn't enough. So now you don't. And now that's a problem. Okay, so I'm finna hurry up. A lady calls in on his live because he's pissed off because that's what some of these YouTube leaders do. Who's emotionally unstable. They'll have shit going on and they'll come online and they'll unleash the fucking dragon on all of their subscribers. Sucking all your energy is what they're doing because they're fucking energy vampires. And when they're weak and they're low and they've been feeling demeaned, and because he's been to the court system and the Caucasian people who he spoke of in the past now has to tell him what the fuck to do, what he can and can't do, because allegedly he has an ankle monitor on. He don't like that. Who the fuck tells Young Pharaoh what to do? So I need to go around telling whoever I can what to do. I need to get some of this anger off my chest. So that's what they do. Him and Hassan Campbell. I haven't forgot about you, Hassan. You just haven't done anything other than the normal shit that you do that make me want to come back to your page. So any Hassan Campbell fans, side note that's watching, don't think I'm off his ass. I just don't go back and watch him enough to see if something gets to circulating, because I do periodically, that he does that's really outside the norm, that everybody don't know. By now everybody knows he's an asshole, but you know. Okay, let's move off outside. Okay, anywho, Young Pharaoh, right, opened up the lines and he was telling people, he was on the live and he was like, I'm about to get off this motherfucker, so I'm gonna open up the lines and you better hurry the fuck up. Who still wants to talk to him after he's saying that? But of course, people call in because yeah, they love him. They love him. People call in, and a lady called in and she had the most sweetest voice. Yes, she did. Yes, her did. And she was like, Young Pharaoh, Marshall. She didn't say Marshall. Marshall. I this and I that and I this and I that and I commend you and this and that. What the fuck she say that for? Go back and look at it. He snapped on her, called everybody ignorant. He denounced all black people, said fuck all of y'all. So if any black people over there watching him, you're crazy as hell because he don't fuck with y'all no more. He's at the point right now, he's kissing the state of Texas ass right now because he has to. And he hung up on her and he said, yeah, get the fuck off my line. And then he went off and he started screaming in rage of pain of everything that he's done for Golden Beauty. And he said, no man has ever. Young Pharaoh, you did a lot. You did. And to answer your question, has anyone I ever dealt with done that? No. I've pretty much been independent, but if they would have, I would have taken it. We are together. We are a unit. I know that's what you thought. So, he got upset. It's men out here who money longer than yours. And I don't know the accumulation of what you did, but you have people, men and women out here who cheat and get their female a couple of Birkin bags. It ain't tricking if you got it. Most men, some men think if you do it, okay? Cheating ain't good, but don't act like it ain't out there. The amount of money that you're saying, some men trick off. Some women trick off. Don't feel bad. You're not the only person who's ever done anything for anyone and gotten none in your mind. The investment didn't turn out well. I've done shit. It ain't been equivalent to that. But the energy of it all is priceless. I get it. You can't hold on to that shit. He went off on the lady, y'all. And then, he hung up on her. And then he went into a rage. And then he said, that's it. So now it's a video resurfacing. I didn't want to post anything then because I wanted to watch and see if he was going to go back and think about it. If he was going to go back and sit down and talk to his queen, Martina Divine, and see if she was going to talk some sense into a man. Because in that instance, he owned all women, all you bitches. And I'm like, you gonna say all that to get off online? She gonna watch her man do that and then comfortably lay next to this nigga knowing how he feel? Aren't you a black woman? Like, I don't give, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you talk to your man? Okay. So I waited a minute. And now he came back on and did another video yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and post this today. He did another video yesterday and he spoke of, he apologized. He fake apologized, okay? Air quotations. Because he couldn't even get through with it. He was laughing. And it's so fucking weird because when he fake apologized to women, you know, he was like, I'm not going to say. He was on his way, I'm not going to say that all you women, you know, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize, right? I say, this shit here is crazy. So he fake apologized, right, to black women. And he just said that it's just his situation, okay? It's just his situation. And so he's sorry to all black women. And then he burst out laughing, right, to let you know that that was bullshit, okay? He'll call everybody, all of us, okay, bitches by 9:00 p.m. tonight, okay? Fuck with it if you think I'm playing, right? So he'll be back on his shit. Right when I saw him say that, I saw one of his female black subscribers say, oh, it take a strong man to come. Girl, he was not serious. He was not serious. Now, this shit has gotten out of hand. I'm going to leave it here because he hasn't said anything else. I'm going to let it marinate until something else major happens or Marshall does something else, honey. I got a few videos to show you what I'm speaking of that's coming up. Sorry that I took so long speaking of Marshall, but Marshall needs some love. And I really do hope that him and Go to Beauty work it out. Go to Beauty needs to stop antagonizing this man. She knows how he feels. I'm not saying don't live your life. But don't do the banter going back and forth because that just fuels his fire, baby. That just fuels his fire, okay? All right, so videos coming up. Love.